What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on the Team Sunweb career mode for the Giro, the first part of the Giro d'Italia, first out of 4 episodes, I will suppose. It starts with a prologue in Amsterdam. The team we're bringing in Italy is this one: Jeff Piercy, Per Zoran Simonsen, Matej Mohoric, Max Velscheid, Chad Hagen, Nikas Arndt, Leonard Kemna, and our leader Emmanuel Buchmann. He just won the Tour de Romandie. Hopefully he'll be in a decent enough shape to fight for the win. It's not the strongest team I could have put, but I reckon it's a good enough team. At least I hope so. I'm hoping that Buchmann has a fitness peak during the Tour. That's just my aim. Velscheid is a bit tired already, which isn't great, but we'll have to deal with that. And yeah. Apart from that, we've got Leonard Kemna coming back from injury. He came back 2 days ago. The timing is good, not ideal because he's not in a great shape, but we'll have to deal with the consequences of his fall. Yeah, time trial in Amsterdam, 8 kilometers to crown the first Maglia Rosa of this 2020 Giro. Alright, our first good rider to leave Amsterdam is Jeff Piercy, 78 time trial for the Brit. 71 Prologue 69 today with his unfortunate -2. Geraint Thomas is currently in the lead in Amsterdam, and if he's leaving, if he's already left, that means that Bernal is the leader. Yeah, Egan Bernal is the leader. Great. So it's going to be Bernal against Roglic, against Nibali, Yates, and then probably myself with Buchmann. So we'll be fighting for a podium position. The top 5 should be already guaranteed for us if we don't, mess up everywhere. Jeff Piercy is already far down the road at the first intermediate. Wow, 10 seconds behind Geraint Thomas. It's not going to be a good time. I think we're definitely, being hurt by the lack of fitness today for Jeff Piercy, as he crosses the line in 30th position, 20 seconds behind Geraint Thomas. It's slower than Per Zoran Simonsen. So yeah, it proves that it's a very shit time trial. Thibaut Pinot is there. Oh, I hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen Thibaut Pinot. Okay. Well, it's another rider to add to the list of possibilities, the list of possible winners. Okay, we've got Chad Hagen now. All of my riders have been quite poor, but we have a good rider, like a good time trialist, who's on a good day. So maybe something decent will come out of the performance of the American today. We'll see, but Geraint Thomas has done a very good time, and the fact that Rowan Dennis is 4 seconds behind just proves that he had a great Tour de Romandie. But Geraint Thomas winning the final time trial, if you can recall, in Genève, just shows that he's on a decent shape despite not being the leader of Ineos on these 3 Italian weeks. Chad Hagen about to cross the line though, 1 kilometer left for the rider from Sunweb. We're going to sprint until the line, and it's going to be 9th position, 3 seconds behind Geraint. Next up we'll have Nikas Arndt, but mainly Emmanuel Buchmann. Buchmann has left Amsterdam for 7 kilometers now. The recent winner of the Tour de Romandie, the leader of Sunweb, on this on this Giro d'Italia. Last year was Tom Dumoulin leading this team. Some huge responsibilities for Buchmann to take over from Tom Dumoulin, winner of the previous Giro as well. So the stakes are high for Emmanuel Buchmann, the former rider from Bora Hansgrohe. But I don't know. I feel like there will be something doable. He's only 3 seconds behind at the first intermediate. That's good. Geraint might get the win, so if I could be like less than 5 seconds behind Geraint Thomas, that would be more than ideal. We'll have to see in the final few corners, less than a kilometer to go for Emmanuel Buchmann. He's about to cross the line. It's going to be a good time, I hope. 7 seconds behind Geraint Thomas. We should be probably ahead of Romain Bardet, at least I hope so. We are. We're going to be ahead of Giulio Ciccone. Beaten by Van Avermaet, beaten by Stefan Kung. Next up we'll take a look at Simon Yates. We're going to lose 4 seconds on Yates, which, I mean, it's sad, but it isn't really. Vincenzo Nibali is going to get 4 seconds as well on us. Stefan Kung in the same second as Geraint Thomas, interesting. Ackermann is done for. Oh, I forgot about Roglic. I did forget about Primož Roglic. He's most likely going to take first place. Everyone's in the same second in the first intermediate, that's mad. On the line. Oh, 3 seconds behind. Okay, he did drop as well. Gaviria is not going to do well. Bernal, I reckon Bernal might be in the same time as Buchmann here. 15 seconds for Bernal, he's been dropped. Right, I feel like we can go in times 2 here. Geraint Thomas will most likely win this time trial ahead of Stefan Kung. I'll take Buchmann 26th. But the first Maglia Rosa is indeed Geraint Thomas. Stefan Kung in second, Ryan Mullen, Lawson Craddock, Grosschartner and Uran in second position technically. Then you've got a lot of riders 3 seconds behind: Quintana, Demarchi, Hausen, Koenigoy. I know Chad Hager is in one of these guys as well. He's our highest finisher in this time trial. Is there any other shirt? Yeah, point classification is for Geraint Thomas. Best young rider is Sebastian Koenigoy. And best team is the Team Ineos, which isn't surprising to be honest. Right, this is how the time trial looks like. We've got Chadega, as I said, 3 seconds behind. Nika Sant 4 seconds, a good performance. But mainly Manuel Buchmann only losing 7 seconds today, finishing in the exact same second as Thibaut Pinot. A second ahead of someone like Adam Yates or Bardet. Where I don't think there's any leader that got fully dropped. So yeah, on to the next one, which is going to be very flat, I reckon. Yep, Amsterdam-Utrecht. It's flat as expected. So it's probably going to be as a sprint from Max Walscheid. Amsterdam-Utrecht. It would make for a good game of the Eredivisie. Although Utrecht haven't been at their best recently. But no, this time is for a 200-kilometer drive for the riders of this Giro, the first stage. Like road stage, sorry, on this Giro. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak here. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a sprint. It's gonna be Max Walscheid as the leader. 86 fitness though. I know he's a bit tired already. So on paper it's him. It could change maybe to Nika Sant if I see that things are going more. Well, I mean, if Nika Sant is more suited to the sprints, but I don't really see how that could happen. Maybe even like someone like Matej Mohoric will be in the train. Same can be said for Perzo and Simonsen. I've tried to bring a team that actually can fight for the sprints, because I mean I usually just bring my leader and my leader wins the sprints. I don't know. I wanted to try something else on this Giro. It's not that I don't like winning sprints with Tom Dumoulin, but it's a bit unrealistic, and I feel like Mike Carema does need a bit of realism, especially with what happened in like the Flanders/Ardennes Classic episode. So yeah, there are some attacks. We're not going to follow them. We're going to take a look there at who's in the break. You've got Brat for Sport Vlaanderen, Lucas Ozian for CCC, Manuel Boireux for Vini Fantini. No, that's Vini Fantini. Wait, no, that's Vini Fantini, and that's Neri Sotole. That's Hideto Nakane for Vini Fantini. Zucchini for Androni Giocattoli. 2 riders behind, sorry, 3. Alexandre Pichot for Total Direct Energy. Luca Federigo for Androni as well, and someone Bezegitov for Astana, but the peloton doesn't seem that they want to let them go. Actually, no, they do. Right, my train's ready. We've got 17 kilometers left in this second stage of the Giro, the first sprint of the National Tour of Italy. The breakaway is still in the lead though, 40 seconds for the 5 men, but they will be caught up in a few meters. Our train, as I said, Chad Hager, Matej Mohoric, Perzoron, Simonsen, Nikas Arndt, Max Walscheid, and obviously Emmanuel Buchmann in the wheel, trying to protect our leader as much as we can. You've got I mean, there's a lot of sprinters on this Giro, so that's why you're seeing De Koninck, Lotto, sorry, Jumbo, my bad, and UAE taking commands of the peloton, and the head of the peloton, sorry. I don't know. So there's obviously Groenewegen and Peter Sagan, Gaviria, Ackermann. Those are and Viviane. So a lot of good sprinters, a lot of quick guys on this peloton. Jeff Piercy is here with Leonard Kemna. I'm gonna try and like avoid being dropped already. 8 kilometers to go. I've got 5 guys left. There's been a very odd kind of lag here. Right, let's take some responsibilities with Matej Mohoric. We're going to catch the breakaway with probably 5k to go. And now it's time to pace. It's now time to pace for Matej Mohoric. We're being blocked by Taco van der Horn. Can I please overtake him? Like, is there a way that I can, I don't know, find myself some space here? Thank you very much, Matej Mohoric, making the move on the right hand side of the road. Our train is very well placed. Our train is very well placed. We're going to take the right-hander here. Damiano Cima is sprinting very well. Gaviria is already in the lead nearly, in the wheel of Marcel Kittel. And it's probably going to be a good sprint for Gaviria, who wins the second stage of the Giro ahead of Peter Sagan, Max Walscheid, Emmanuel Buchmann, who's going to get 4th, Bernal 5th, Bardet 7th, Yates 9th. I mean, if it wasn't for that top 3, it could be a good sprint stage. Sorry, good mountain stage. But it's a win for Gaviria, ahead of Sagan and Max Walscheid in 3rd place. We bring our first podium on this Giro. We're on the way for this 3rd stage of the Giro between Amsterdam and Middelburg. 210 kilometers, exactly the same stage as the previous one. It's completely flat and completely boring. So there's no reason in going in the break. We're just going to wait there and see for ourselves what awaits us in the latter stages of the race. Alright, 15 kilometers remaining. We're joining this race kind of the same moment as we joined the previous one. I just realized one thing, which if I'd shown the GC, probably would have been mentioned, but there's been a change in the pink jersey. It's not Geraint Thomas anymore. I'll show the GC in a second as soon as I'm clear of any danger here of like wind and echelons. And for fuck's sake, Chad Hager, why are you this far behind? But there is a new pink jersey. Buchmann, take the wheel of Walscheid immediately. I'm not kidding. Stefan Kung, he was in the same second as Geraint Thomas, if you remember, on the time trial. And thanks to a higher finish yesterday, he's taken the pink jersey of leader of the Giro. Fair play to him. But now it's time for the sprinters to fight for a second time on Italian roads. Chad Hager is sprinting already to put the team at the front. 5 kilometers to go for this stage in Middelburg. It's going to be Mohoric leading Nikas Arndt, leading Max Walscheid. The only worry I have is the fact that Max Walscheid is really struggling with both energy and already like red bar, which is not something I had planned. So we're going to try our best either way. Matej Mohoric has started his efforts with Nikas Arndt. Max Walscheid is in a good position, but not good enough, I think, to get the win here. Today, it's going to be Groenewegen ahead of Viviani, Phil Bauhaus, Peter Sagan, Walscheid, Buchmann, Gaviria, Bonifacio Kittel, Nikas Arndt, and Geraint Thomas in 11th position. And I think with that, he's going to reclaim his jersey, although Stefan Kung finishes in 17th. So I don't know. Alright, just going to take a look at the GC, and he does indeed. Geraint Thomas reclaims his pink jersey ahead of Stefan Kung in the same time. Walscheid in 5th today with Buchmann 6th and Nikas Arndt 10th. 3 Germans, 3 others from Sunweb in the top 10. 5 Germans in the top 10, which is quite nice for Germany. But next up, it's a team time trial between Savigliano and Cuneo. I've been looking forward to this one, so hopefully I can have a decent performance and try not to get dropped already by the likes of Ineos or Movistar, which I'm expecting will do well. Alright, it's time for our time trial to begin. I don't know what our riders are looking like today. -3 for Buchmann, not great. I've seen better days from Emmanuel. Valshad, I mean, to be honest, he's just shit either way. We're going to have Mohoric 15 seconds. Chad Hager, he's going to carry the team 23 seconds. Nikas Arndt, 17 seconds. Perzoran Simonsen, he's shit. And Jeff Piercy is going to carry the team alongside Chad Hager. Alright, now, it's not a time trial I've done recently. It's also a team time trial in a constant false flat, so I don't know what that is gonna do on like how the riders react to it. We've got one team close to finish. It's Neri Sutterly. They don't have a single good rider in their team. I mean, to be honest, they do have Daya Quintana. They've crossed the line. Obviously, it's going to be first position. I'm expecting Astana to overtake them. No sign of Miguel Lopez though, is there? There isn't. Astana have come with a very weak team. That team is very weak. Only Yoni Zagiri as like a good leader. Next up, we'll have Jumbo Visma. We're gonna go in times 2 for that. The Jumbo Visma team of Mikel Landa, George Bennett, Groenewegen, who takes first position. Nippo Vinifantini finishes in 4th place. We then will have the Top Sport Vlaanderen and Baloise. Alright, back to our team though. We're first at the first intermediate, which is good, but that means we're pacing a bit too much, I think. Let's reduce the rhythm to 95 for now. I don't really know what to do here. Because I'm scared that even if I do win, I'm afraid that Buchmann is going to like get dropped at one point, and that's really not something I'm wishing for. So I don't know. De Koninck are second at the on the line here. Poor Sabatini is about to finish, and he's a lot behind. FAPL is even going to overtake him, and that's just sad, knowing that FAPL are going to take probably more than 2 minutes on this time trial. Indeed, 148. Alright, Direct Energy is next, then UAE, then AG2R, then Trek, Bora, Androni Yokatori, Groupe MFDJ. That could be looking to get the jersey again with Stefan King, but I don't feel like they'll have the strength to retain the jersey today. Alright, we've got 3k left, and as you can see, I don't think the word struggling has had a more meaningful sense here, because we're dead. The entire team is gone. The entire team is gone. We currently still have 5 riders, but I'm afraid it's going to be the end. Buchmann is going to bring Chad Hager across the line, but we're done for. We are physically done for. Across the line, it's still first place, but for how much? We've lost 20 seconds over Movistar on the second time. Only Ineos could beat us. And EF. But I don't know where the fuck EF is. CCC, they're gonna be... CCC are 21 seconds behind. Yeah, now we're done. We're done. We're done for. We're gonna lose a lot of time here today. EF are gonna overtake us. Yep, 34 seconds. We paced too much. We paced too much. We're going to take a look at Ineos, but it wouldn't surprise me if Ineos were taking the first place. And indeed, oh my, we're 2 minutes behind Geraint Thomas and Egan Bernal. We're 2 minutes behind Bernal and Thomas. Okay, I need to process that. Buchmann finishes 152 behind. Kemner 211, Jeff Piercy 216. Okay. Well, we're exactly 2 minutes behind Geraint Thomas, and 140 behind Egan Bernal. Great. Next up, Novara Novi Ligure. It's a sprint stage, so I'm not going to try anything. We'll try probably the first thing in the stage 6 between Fidenza and Marina di Carrara, sorry, but not convinced we're going to be able to do anything in that kind of stage. Right, stage 5 of this Giro, Novara Novi Ligure. Not expecting anything following the abysmal time trial we've just done. I knew Ineos would be good, but 2 minutes is a lot. It's a lot, 2 minutes. I know I've paced too much, that's my bad, but I mean it had to happen and it sadly did. So yeah, we need to recover 2 minutes somehow on Bernal and Geraint Thomas. I haven't checked compared to like the other good riders. That means, for example, Primož Roglic. I'm guessing he's going to be close to us, maybe even ahead. He is ahead. So he's 7 seconds behind Buchmann. Yates is 1 second behind Buchmann. Who else could have been important? So Simon Yates, we said 2:01. Bauke Mollema, 3:46. But to be honest, Bauke Mollema has been shit all year. And I'm not expecting him to become good all of a sudden. Mikel Landa, 5:20. Madness. Okay. So 5 minutes 20 for Mikel Landa. Gaviria, sorry, no, UAE, they don't have a single guy able to climb. Movistar, we said 2:07 for Roglic. Adam Yates, 3:59 for Bora Hansgrohe. Vincenzo Nibali, 3:05. We're a minute ahead of him, that's already something. Bardet, 5:13. Ciccone, 4:34. Thibaut Pinot, 3:18. Simon Yates, we saw 2:01. Uran, 1:34. He's positioning himself quite well here. And that's it. Alright. It could have been worse. How about Koenigoy? 2:18. Okay. It could be worse. It could have been worse. There are a lot of good leaders behind. So maybe, I don't know, they might do some weird tactics. In real life it would, but on PCM, I mean, no, never. Alright, we've done the two little climbs there, and I mean, I'll let you guess who got dropped. It's two Germans, sprinters, not great in mountain. They wear red with a tad of white. And if you still haven't guessed, then just take a look at your screen, because Nika Sant and Max Walscheid aren't there anymore. Brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, I can just oppose such a masterclass. They got dropped on like a third category climb. It's abysmal. It's tragically shit. Breakaway 126 in the lead. We're gonna have to sprint. Sorry. I feel like Matej Mohoric will be our guy, because even Perzeron Simonsen is at the back. Alright, 15 kilometers remaining. We've started our train to try and catch the 5 guys ahead. So Simone Velasco, Troya, Marco Canola, Pim Littart, and Sean Deby. They are going to get co-op, that's for sure. Nika Sant is back in the main peloton. Great, he's, I mean, very far down, but you never know. Maybe with some luck he's going to be able to come back. I don't believe it, but it could. Perzeron Simonsen, though, is currently struggling to stay in the wheel of Chad Hager, which is not ideal, knowing that he's going to be my proper, like, lead-out man, so I need him to be in decent shape, and he currently isn't. So it's going to be quite funny to see what's going to happen. Jeff Piercy will take the relay of Chad, because Chad is completely dead. Gaps with Geraint Thomas. Gaps with Geraint Thomas. I repeat, gaps with Geraint Thomas. I mean, come on. There's no time to waste here. We need to pace. We need to pace as much as we possibly can with Jeff Piercy. Leonard Kemner will take the relay. Now, it might make for a very odd sprint, but we have to pace. We have dropped Geraint Thomas. He is currently 57 seconds behind because he's in the group Nika Sant. Okay. I don't care if I don't win the sprint. I truly do not give a shit if I don't win the sprint. As long as I can drop Mr. Thomas, that is completely fine by me. I could even finish, I don't know, like 39th to 42nd, and I wouldn't care. Perzeron Simonsen is going to start his sprint. He's got Matej Mohoric in the wheel. There goes Matej Mohoric. We've dropped everyone. We've dropped everyone. It's going to be a win for Matej Mohoric today, ahead of Emmanuel Buchmann. Alright, surely there's gaps. There has to be gaps. Come on. Please, I beg you. Come on. Oh, they're not going to give away gaps. They're not going to give away gaps, for fuck's sake. I've done all that for nothing. I mean, no, because we won. But still, if there's no gaps, I'm going to be very pissed. Alright, first one on the Giro for us. Matej Mohoric ahead of Buchmann. Is there gaps? Oh, for fuck's sake, there isn't. There was a minute. 1 minute. An entire minute. Well, I mean, I guess we're getting 6 seconds back on Geraint Thomas, which puts us 154 behind. But I mean, I'm disappointed. There was a lot more to do here. Alright, 6th stage, Fidenza, Marina di Carrara, 167 kilometers the first. actual tough stage, if that could be called as one. Three second category climbs there today. The Passo del Bratello, Passo del Cuccio, and the Foce di Ortonovo. I don't know if my pronunciation is correct, so I do apologize in advance. But there are already some attacks. We're not going to send anyone in the break, you know the drill. Verge in the break though. He's 13th of the GC, so I'm not sure he's going to be allowed to be here. Simone Velasco, the wearer of the Maglia Azzurra, is in the break with Brat again, Kevin Rivera from I think that's Costa Rica. Raymond Creda for FAPL. Jan Bakelans, our former rider, who's now riding for Sunweb, for Sport Vlaanderen. And some attempts at attacks. Here is Gazzara for Vini Fantini. Alright, there's been a crash in the descent, including Chad Hager, but mainly Primož Roglic and Adam Yates are down. They are back on the bike though. I don't think there's anyone retiring. I'm just going to take a closer look, but it would surprise me if there was one. No one. No one retiring, but Chad Hager is down. Izagirre is down as well. Adam Yates. Who else? As we said, Primož Roglic is going to be probably somewhere around here. I can't see him, but I'm pretty certain he's there. Oh, there he is. He was wearing the Slovenian jersey, which is why I didn't see it. But alright, first climb did some damage as well. Not necessarily dropping riders, but the energy of some of my guys have been really hindered. We're still there though. 74k to go. Breakaway is 237 in the lead. There's an 8-man group, followed by a trio of Koen Vermeltvort and Raymond Creda, the two Dutch sprinters from FAPL, and Kevin Rivera, which is odd because I thought that Rivera would be the best one in the break. So who's there? There's Verge, as we saw earlier, Gaburo for Neri Sotoli, De Klerk for Sport Vlaanderen, Zucchini, and who's that? That's Troya for Androni, Maxime Bouet for AG2R, Amaron Tunes for CCC, and Felipe Caicedo for no, not Felipe Caicedo. He's a forward for Lazio Roma. Jonathan Caicedo? I don't know. He's 9th of the GC. Wait, EF has 9th place and 13th in the break. Jonathan Caicedo, there you go. Alright, when the Passo del Cuccio? I don't know. I don't know how the double C sound is pronounced in Italian. But that is none of the, that's just not our worries right now. We're going to catch the break. There's only one guy left, is Jonathan Caicedo. He's about to be co-op by the peloton, paced by Dylan Van Baarle and Jonathan Castroviejo. Amaron Tunes trying maybe to put a slight attack here. Leonard Kemna is going to protect Emmanuel Buchmann as we approach the summit. I need to make sure that Matej Mohoric stays at the front, and being blocked by Nikas Arndt is not going to help his case. How is Jeff Percy dropped already? I don't know. Alright, so Caicedo has a minute lead over the peloton. Attacked by Rafa Maika, Andrea Amado, a lot of good riders are still here. Sam Bennett is here. Wow. Okay, Sam Bennett is very high in the peloton. Mohoric is going to get dropped. Matej Mohoric is going to get dropped, and that's really not what I wanted. I wanted Mohoric to be in the main group so that I could make the descent. Well, that's my plan gone out of the window. Okay, let me think of another one. Alright, 5k until the summit. Mohoric came back thanks to Jeff Percy, but it just took too much of Jeff to stay in the peloton, and it's probably going to take way too much of Matej Mohoric to stay in this group as well. So my plan here is, I don't know. I don't even think I have a plan actually, if I'm being honest. Leonard Kemna is the one pacing with Buchmann in the wheel. I might try to make a move with Buchmann towards the summit, if I can, in like the little hilly bit. At one point, the road is going to be a bit higher, a bit tougher, should I say? And that's where we're going to plan our attack. There goes Buchmann, and we've attacked at the exact same moment as Adam Yates. Or Simon Yates, sorry. Yeah, Simon Yates. Okay. Will he relay me? On paper, he doesn't. Geraint Thomas, Nibali and Primož Roglic are going to try and catch us back, which is fully understandable, and they will do so. Anyone pacing? Not by the looks of it, so I'm going to take my responsibilities with Leonard Kemna and do so. Okay. 21 riders in the main group. How the fuck is Sam Bennett still here? On a real though. How is Sam Bennett still here? That's nuts. That's nuts. 3k to go though. Colbrelli is here as well. I mean, we've lost then. There's too many good sprinters there. Leonard Kemna is going to start his sprint. Buchmann in the wheel. We're going to start our sprint now. Colbrelli is here, although Colbrelli has stopped slightly, but we're not going to be able to maintain this sprint until the line. The win is for Simon Yates. Van Avermaet gets second, Colbrelli third. Buchmann gets somewhere around top 10, not top 10 though. 11th? Yeah, 11th. Alright, 11th place for Buchmann. Leonard Kemna is going to get dropped apparently with Thibaut Pinot, but it'll be 21st place for him. Alright, and with that win, Simon Yates is now 151 behind Geraint Thomas in the GC. Buchmann jumps to 5th position following that stage. Alright, so the GC is now Thomas, Bernal, Uran, Yates, Buchmann. We're the only 5 under 2 minutes. Well, technically the only 4 under 2 minutes compared to Geraint Thomas. Then Roglic, Quintana 207, Jack Haig, Van Avermaet, Koenigoy, Andre Amador, Leonard Kemna, Castroviejo under 3 minutes. And apart from that, from that point onwards, we're above 3 minutes. Landa 5:20 still, Bardet still 5:13. They'll have to take risks to try and come back in the top 10. There are some riders here, obviously, that are going to get dropped. I mean, in the top 10, to be honest, Van Avermaet is going to get dropped. But he's the only one that is for sure going to get dropped by a lot on the mountain stage. Because the other guys, I mean, Koenigoy, leader of CCC, is going to have to do well. Quintana, Roglic, although one of them is going to be the leader, the other one is going to be a teammate, it's going to do well. I don't know if someone like Landa can catch 3 minutes on these guys. Next up will be Carrera Montalcino, but that will be for the next episode of the Sunweb career mode. If you've enjoyed this one, then please consider leaving a like down below. That would really mean a lot. If you're new around here, then please consider subscribing to the channel as well. That would just help me massively. We're on 630 subs, if I'm correct. Yeah, if you are not watching FIFA and just here for PCM, then I shall see you in 2 days for the next episode of the Sunweb career mode, stages 7 to I don't know, maybe 13 of the Giro. I haven't figured that part yet. But yeah, I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Wheeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.